Kim Vatos, thanks again for tuning in to yet another video. We are unboxing the SPC lane splitter exhaust. I am excited. So this is for the Lowrider S, in case you guys are wondering what bike is, what bike is this for. Currently still sick, fighting this damn cold still. So let's go ahead and unbox this. Of course, you guys can see who supplied it. Get Lowered Cycles. In case you guys are wondering, contact Mike at Get Lowered Cycles. So let's go ahead and open this up. Let's see what's inside the lane splitter kit. Like I said, still fighting this cold. I am currently filming on the Hero 12 with the Max Lens mod, so you'll be able to see, if you followed the other videos, you'll be able to see what see if it works with this media mod, with this lens mod. Sorry. So let's go ahead and open this up. Sorry for the noise. Packaging looks fantastic so far, and there it is. Man, that looks good. I should be wearing some gloves. Yeah, let me grab the gloves. Went ahead and grabbed some gloves. What happens, of course, this is a bare pipe. You don't have a heat shield, so if you have oil or whatever contaminants on your hands, you touch the exhaust, you turn this on, it heats up and it burns all that oil, all that gunk onto the exhaust. So I'm just going to be a little bit extra careful when handling this pipe, and that, you also want to make sure to clean up the pipe once you're done installing it as well, before you turn it on. So we have some stickers from SP Concepts. We have the bracket. Now, when you're ordering this pipe, if you have a Lowrider ST, you have to make sure you get the ST bracket. The ST bracket has an extra adapter for your saddlebags, so that's why you have to make sure you get the ST bracket. So there's the bracket. Like I said, this is for the Lowrider S, most Softails. So you have a street bob, you have anything with mid controls, this is going to fit your bike. So like I mentioned, you got to make sure. I don't believe they make this for forward controls, but I'm not entirely sure. So far, as of right now, that I know of, this is only for mid-control bikes. So like I said, this is for Softails, Milwaukee 8 Softails. So we have a bracket. We have the rear pipe. You can see there's a chamber right in there somewheres. You can see how it steps up. So it goes from your exhaust port fitting, and then it opens up, which is, it just improves the airflow or the exhaust flow. You can see where it steps up from here to here. You can also see the welds, TIG welded, of course. I'm not sure why there's, and that might be like a quality inspection sticker, but you could also see the O2 connectors, and this is obviously a wideband. There should be reducers for the narrowband OEM sensor somewhere around here. So we have that. We also have the front pipe here as well. There's a little bit of some scratches there. I mean, not a big deal. I'm pretty sure this is going to flow right into the muffler. And same thing right here. You can see how it steps up to, a bigger diameter of the pipe to increase the flow. And you can see the welds. They've been making pipes for some time now, and I just like the way this looks. I really like the HPI pipe, but that pipe is, that's a $1,700 pipe, and there's a long waiting period for it. So I just kind of figure, this is the next best thing. It's a little bit shorter than the HPI, but man, it looks just as good. It's got that raw finish. You have that large muffler like you guys can see here, and this one, okay, I'm noticing something a little bit different. You can see how it's welded. It's got some nice color to it from the TIG welding. I believe this is, I'm pretty sure this is TIG welding. So it's got some coloring to the welds. They look pretty good. You have like the string system like you get on the HPI, but it's on the underside. You don't see it. Unlike just like the HPI, it's on the front. This is a little bit cleaner, it's on the back. Like I said, the muffler itself looks really nice. You can see all the welds as well. And what I'm noticing is you can't swap out the baffle on this thing. So you can see the baffle. I don't know if the camera's going to pick up. I'll have to lift the camera a little bit. You can see the baffle on the inside. And most of the other ones I've had, you have the ability to swap this out and add a different baffle. This one, that's not the case. You can't swap this out. There's no screw here for you to swap out the baffle. But of course, the badging, SPC, SP Concepts. This is a little sharp right here, right at the bottom, but I don't think that's going to be an issue. Just this little point that I'm like looking at. But man, the pipe looks fantastic. Look at that, guys. You guys let me know in the comments. You guys think this is gonna sound better than my El Diablo? So there's no instructions in here. Let's see what we have in this little goodie bag of hardware. And you have the bracket. Okay, let's just open this up real quick so you guys can see what's inside. Damn, this is cold. All right, so looking at what we have in the hardware, we have a few bolts. What is going on with these? I'm wondering what these. All right, so we have the little springs adapters that hold the collector to the pipes. We have two of those. Yeah, we have two of those. We have these. I'm guessing this is what goes on the muffler. That's what holds the muffler to the bracket. And I'm guessing these are what attaches from the bracket to your bike frame. So you guys know what's in there. I'm surprised there's no anti-seize in this. When I got my Bassani pipe, they shipped anti-seize with this, so that might be something that you want to look into getting. Probably getting a anti-seize container so you could put it on your O2 sensors or on these reducers. So you can see we have the reducers from wideband to narrowband. And you also have the plugs if you do not want to hook up your EFI or whatever. For some reason you have something else going on. You could just plug them up. And of course you have a crush washer to make sure they seal properly. And I'll be using some anti-seize for this as well. So that's what's in the hardware. You have you have the brackets, the bolts for the bolts, and the nuts for the bracket, and then of course you have the bolts for the muffler, and then you have the springs for the collector and the pipe. So stay tuned for the install video. Stay tuned for the dBi, the decibel test as well. I'm looking at how this bracket is on the back. The logo's kind of downward from just looking at it. And the collector is also at an angle, so I wonder why that is. We'll see how this fits. But yeah, I'm just a little curious because it's gonna sit something like this on the bracket, or unless the bracket itself has a twist to it, as well. So that's probably what that is. Maybe I'm just mistaken. I'm just seeing it from, of course, my previous installs, and just how I've known to, because I've installed Vance & Hines, multiple Vance & Hines, El Diablo, and Bassani, and now this is my first time with a SPC pipe. So I am excited. Like I said, there is no instructions in here, so I'm pretty sure it's going to be pretty straightforward. And you guys stay tuned for more SPC videos. Life's a risk. Get out there and ride. Later.